thousands have chanted these words every weekend in Sydney for the last 6 months without fail.
Pressure is always good, and I think that the tide's kind of changing with people becoming more aware.
Braving all kinds of weather, pro-Palestinian protesters have maintained persistent weekly numbers across the country in the thousands, sometimes even more. It's not without its drawbacks.
The community is exhausted. You know, we're watching our elders looking very depressed and very over it.
The demands are always the same: an end to the Israeli invasion of Gaza, and for the Australian government to stop its support for Israel. In Melbourne's St Kilda, members of the Jewish community have also marked today with a sunset vigil to remember the victims of the October 7 attack. Michal Lewinson was in a kibbutz in southern Israel when Hamas attacked.
I was just one of the lucky ones that survived, but we lost 64 people in Kfar Aza.
Her sister Karen was in Australia. She says October 7th was the worst day of her life.
I don't want anyone to suffer. We still have 133 innocent people in the tunnels of Gaza.
Today also marks the 27th day of Ramadan, one of the holiest days in the Islamic calendar, where millions of Muslims believe that all prayers are answered. Most of these protesters are fasting, and they're hoping that if not their prayers, then their calls upon the Australian government to take action against Israel will be answered.
This fast is nothing compared to what the people of Gaza are going through. They're going through starvation. Just this morning I had a look at a little girl that was on her bed with just skin and bones.
The fact that it is Laylatul Qadr, inshallah, and also marks the 6 months, unfortunately, makes it even more powerful. And you can see the turnout. I mean, people aren't slowing down, alhamdulillah. So
6 months, tens of thousands of civilian deaths, with no end in sight. Nabil Al-Nashar, ABC News, Sydney.